Here we go. Oh, boy. Good start here from Winter Park. I'd say Winter Park kind of poking their bow ball out first.
Nice and clean. Wind has picked up over the course of the past few minutes here. Very, very, very strong tailwind.
Gotten back to some caps here in the final 300 meters.
It's going to favor the crew that can just be a little bit more technical.
Yeah, Montclair. Right. Montclair going with Winter Park right now.
Yeah. Montclair going. Good surge from New Trier. Trying to make sure that they're connected.
Yeah.
Because they don't want to fall behind that pack here.
Yep, big effort right now from Winter Park to really try and create some separation and put a number of these crews out of contention. A few less to worry about.
Mount St. Joseph not making that easy, though.
No, they're not. No, they're not. Still about, I'd say, 6 seats or so down to Winter Park right now. But
Jackson Reed also. Look at them on the right of your screen there.
Yeah. Not far off of Mount and Montclair, keeping it moving. About a half a length down to Winter Park right now. But Trier kind of on the come up here, just ahead of the first 500. Maybe taking a bit of an early move to kind of get back into contention and see if they can't move through some crews here.
If I was that coxswain, that's what I'd be doing here. Even if your race plan was to move at 500, you move at 400 there.
Yeah.
This is a short race today, and you want to get back into the thick of things here.
Yeah, and again, you know, like we've seen it all weekend long. Like you're going into these races with a plan. There's some things that you want to execute, but maybe it doesn't get executed, and you've got to just ad lib. Right?
Yep.
Do some things maybe a little bit sooner than you wanted to do them, but boat responding well to New Trier's efforts here as they're almost on level terms with Mount and it gotten ahead of Montclair. Man, really impressive.
Don't forget about Jackson Reed out there, though.
Yeah. Yep. We'll have to kind of get a different view and juxtapose those two crews, see where they're at. Winter Park hammering. Absolutely hammering here. Look at those legs going down. Impressive stuff.
They're really keeping clean here with that double bucket in the rough stuff here. This is where it gets really rough in the middle here. This is wind channels down. You can see the waves crashing against the shafts of the oars.
Trier really pushing into Mount still. Almost there. Almost on level terms.
Bow balls maybe even with the bow seat there. Maybe just a canvas. But they're moving. Let's not forget about Jackson Reed, though.
I feel as though Trier has been able to get back in contact with Winter Park. Do they have the kind of stuffing to run them down here with about 600 meters to go? That's a great question, and I'd love to see the answer.
Here's the last 500. See how the crews are going to move coming out of this 500 meters. Is New Trier making a statement for second place here?
What do you think, John? Do you just start dialing it up for Trier here?
Oh, yeah, you got to. You got to.
Hell-bent for leather?
I don't know.
Why not?
I mean, I want the silver. I want the silver.
Right.
I mean, you just got to go no matter what, and you're going to need Winter Park to have something happen to them to catch them at this point. I'm sorry. I mean, they're just rowing beautifully. They're well in control. It's a tailwind, but you got to get silver. Just lay it down. And those crews have got to start going pretty soon. This is the finals. There's nothing to hold on to. 1,500 meters in a tailwind. You got it in the tanks. Just do it. If you're the coxswain, just start calling it.
Just call it now.
Yeah.
Focus on those entries.
250 to go now.
In, lock in and send.
But Mount not making it easy for New Trier.
They are not.
Woo! Here we go. And what do you think? What do you think is the difference here between New Trier and Mount St. Joseph? I mean, they are.
I'd say Mount maybe has an advantage here of.
I don't know. I would say New Trier by a few feet.
And just the angle of the finish line, right? So I think the crew's closer to us.
And look at how the conditions have worsened here at the finish. Makes it that much harder for them. Blades moving around. All the crews are sprinting here.
Who's got it?
Looks like New Trier. Looks like New Trier's got the silver. Winter Park has got a.
Trier surging.
Yeah, New Trier surged here. It looks like New Trier's probably got the silver, unless Mount St. Joseph can hold on.
One big one from Trier.
Oh, and wow, that was close.
Slight lead from New Trier.
Feet, brother, feet.
Well done for New Trier. Well done, Winter Park. Well done, Mount St. Joseph. Great race across the board. Winter Park's got to be happy with that.
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely.
We'll see.
Great racing there.
See if that translates over to
that wind is picked up again.
The
for
senior
sure.
varsity.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's a 1-1 right now between Winter Park and Trier. Trier won the Frosh 8. Winter Park winning the second varsity 8. I'd have to go back and see who got that. Well, it was OC in the junior 8, right? Yeah.
All right. Who's up next?